As we don't live in a binary world, there are other options of things that we can do in the event that it's not sunbathing weather. We could still go outside, we could still go to the park, we could still go to the zoo, we could still go to the cinema, we could still just go for a walk, we could do loads of other things. So it just, if it's sunbathing weather, you need to have multiple options of what to do. But obviously if you're doing one thing in the park, you can't be in the cinema at the same time. So it means that you need to be choosing just one single thing, but to have a lot of use cases of what you can do. Now we've seen with just the binary version of it, if it is sunbathing weather, let's go sunbathing. Else, if it's not sunbathing weather, let's not go sunbathing weather and do something different. So what about if we want to say, okay, if it's more than 25 degrees Celsius, then you want to go sunbathing, right? But what if it's less than 25 degrees, but say more than 20 degrees? Well, if it's more than 20 degrees, then you could go for a walk maybe. So how would you be able to use that in the same statement? Well, we can do that by using the else if statement. It's in the title, and we can say else if, and this takes another conditional once again. So rather than having is sunbathing weather, we want to say if temperature is more than equal to 20, right? Then we are going to, then here we are, let's go for a nice walk instead, right? So first of all, it's saying, hey, are you more than 25, right? Let's go sunbathing. And if this is not true, it's going to continue on to the next condition. So let's run this just to show you. So as you can see here, it says, let's go for a nice walk because temperature is not more than 25, but it's more than 20. So if we now put this to 19 and run this once again, you can see, let's not go sunbathing and do something different, right? Well, let's say that else if temperature is more than equal to 15, right? And we'll say here then, let's go to the zoo. I don't know why, you know, it's more than 15. It's not sunny weather, but it's not horrible weather. So let's go to the zoo. And now let's run it. Whoops, let's run it again because we know that 19 is not more than equal to 20, but it's more than 15. And we get let's go to the zoo. And then finally, we'll just say that it's 8 degrees. It's not very warm. And let's just say this in here. And let's say let's do something different, all right? And we run this again. You can see, let's do something different. And finally, we could say here, else if temperature is less than or equal to, say, 5 degrees, right? Less than or equal to 5 degrees, then let's sit by the fire and keep warm. And then we come here and we run, let's say, -4, and run this once again. You can see that because -4 is less than equal to 5 degrees, let's sit by the fire and keep warm. So here you can see there's a whole different bunch of use cases of your application, what code that would need to be executed based upon one condition or one variable. And as we've showed, you could use an expression here, or it's still the variable, but you can have different use cases of it, but only one of these is going to get called. This is the most important thing for you to understand, all right? Now, we don't actually have to have this else statement here. We could just remove it, and we run this once again, and you can see, let's sit by the fire and keep warm, because there isn't really, apart from if it is 6 degrees, you can see when we run this, nothing actually gets done because we remove the else statement. So if we put it back again, you'll see that the else statement is always going to be the default clause if you provide it, all right? So with that said, I hope you've got something out this one lesson. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and do all of the other social media things. If not, don't worry about it. Other than that, if you've got any feedback, questions, concerns, or comments or anything like that, let's start a conversation in the comment section down below. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.